Hey guys, how are you?
Doing good.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come in and talk to us.
Thank you.
Cool.
Let's just start at the beginning. How did the band come together? I know you guys were just talking you have a very culturally rich band here. How did it all start?
1.5 years ago, I started the band with Todd. His band broke up, my band
That's
broke
me.
up. Then we found Will through Music Connection, and we found Scott because he was the neighbor of my ex-drummer. And that's how it all
We
started.
all just kind of ended up in LA and ended up here.
Very
It's
easy
all good.
union, it sounds like. Now, that was about a year ago, you said?
1.5, 2 years. Actually, that was 2 years ago.
Almost 2 years ago. Now, did you expect the band to last this long?
We hoped.
Yeah, when we did that band was just like we wanted to either hit it big or not at all.
Right.
It was like,
What is it that keeps a young band like you guys, a new band, what keeps you from getting discouraged when you're trying to find a label and
The music, basically.
just the music?
Yeah, playing music.
Yeah, that keeps you going. You can get very discouraged by many different things, obviously, in this business and in this world, but after you overcome all that stuff, you realize how much you enjoy the music and you start playing the music again, and it
Right.
makes you let go of everything.
and it
It's
has
kinda
to
cool.
be, I think, you against the world in a way, you know?
Right.
That's
right.
what a real band is. No matter what happens, you gotta stick together. And eventually, if you believe in what you're doing and if you give all your heart to it, you're gonna make it, I think.
Now, have you guys gotten any interest from record labels?
I would say so. You know?
Sometimes it's too much.
Really? But
Sometimes it's too much. You know,
How-
it's confusing.
have you,
Sometimes it gets confusing. But in this business, only the strong really survive. So
have you set up a criteria on how you're going to choose?
we want to be with the label that totally 100% without a doubt believes in this band. And no less than that. We want to create a family vibe within our own label, since we're going to be making records there and have a relationship with them.
Does it matter whether it's a major label or an indie label?
Yeah.
As long as there's a major
Not
distribution,
100%,
I think,
no.
you know?
I just want somebody to believe in us and, have a good vibe with the people that are supposedly believing in us and just feel comfortable. And
Good enough money
both
to
have it,
promote
both
you and
have the same ideas for where we want to go and the things we need. And that's about it, really.
What is the dynamic with you guys when you go into the studio to record? Obviously, you've recorded some music already, of course.
Wow.
What do you mean? What is that?
What goes on in there?
We're trying to figure that.
You guys don't even know.
So we track the drums and the bass and the guitar and the vocals, and then we mix the whole thing.
Who brings in? Is everybody contribute to a song, or the writing part of the song?
We all contribute to the writing, the arrangements. Obviously, we want to have the best sounding stuff possible that we totally 100% believe in.
We're a democracy, basically.
Everybody give their input.
Some people
Sometimes
more at sometimes than others, but it all is a conglomeration of what we want
Right.
as a band, and in the end, everybody's happy with each song. Whereas possibly in the beginning, somebody may not be into it, but we'll make it a happy medium to
change
where
a little bit
everybody's
the
happy.
part, and eventually the part that you brought in the rehearsal space is totally changing. That's
How-
the magic.
How much does creative conflict play a part in the songwriting?
We all, I think in any good band that has a lot of passion, you're going to have those conflicts, obviously, because the passion is so high.
Yeah.
But in the end, you work it all out.
Right.
And the end result is great.
So that you feel like that can actually help with the product.
Absolutely.
If it stays, yeah.
It's like
not
anything.
too
If
much.
you're not passionate over it, you're not going to really care, and you're not going to get pissed off.
Right.
With anything you love.
And this band's all about emotion, especially the lyric content. It's all about emotion. And I think that's how people are able to relate with it.
Right.
For sure.
Now, have you guys played South by Southwest before?
No.
This is the first
time.
And you haven't played yet. But do you think that playing in front of an audience that's comprised mainly of record industry people is going to be different?
We've been doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Half of the show we played was private showcase for industry.
So this is no big
it's our
deal.
25th show or something like that, and half of the show we played were private showcase with 10 people just examining us like that. So we had much worse than what's gonna happen tonight.
Right.
Vibe-wise.
That's going to be cool.
Tonight's going to be very
I
good.
think when you really believe in what you're doing in your band, nothing can scare you off.
Right. All right. What do you guys think is the most offensive thing about pop music today?
It's all over the place.
What did you say?
Britney Spears.
No, the most offensive thing to me is being in LA, seeing a gazillion bands all the time, and knowing that in the 80s they were a metal band, and then towards the end of the 80s they turned into a punk band, and then they went back to kind of a metal band but using sequencing now and drum triggers and all kinds of stuff, and now they're going back to the roots, as opposed to just following a path and maybe changing because you're curious and growing as a musician. It's here, then back to here, and they just jump around to the next bandwagon thing.
Right,
you
whatever
know what
the
I'm saying?
trend is.
Whatever the trend is, yeah.
It's either the Backstreet Boys now and Britney Spears, or either Korn, I mean, which we love too. I mean, not two, but we
But now
love
there's
Korn. We hate
something-
the club, but there's nothing in between, kind of, you know.
Right.
It's either it's all the rap metal things, or either the pop thing, and
And these guys both work at a club in LA, and they see every single band.
It's all the same.
You know, at the same time, I got a lot of respect for people who are just doing it. And
No, that's true.
whatever
I'm not-
you got to do to get yours, you know.
Not
I'm down with it.
dissing that, but
yeah, but I don't know. I don't have much respect for the Backstreet Boys and all that. Honestly, that's just like
You
a
know
bad
what?
virus coming in the music now. It's coming in every,
You know,
every music.
I'm not, Backstreet Boys isn't my bag, but I got props, man. They're
it's a whole
blowing up.
different.
That's
It's a whole different kind of music.
Right.
So
They're doing their thing.
Do you think the trends will change?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
People are gonna get tired of it because it's just everywhere.
As you say, it's a trend.
It's
not gonna last.
Another
Right.
thing, if you pay attention to music, it all regurgitates itself. It's
Yes.
like a big cycle.
Very true.
So that's just how it works.
Very true.
It's the nature of the beast.
So what's next for Earshot after this festival or this conference?
We're gonna start working on a record.
And decide on a label.
That's right.
No clue who's going to be yet, right?
not yet. No.
We know where we're gonna be. We're just not ready to say it.
All right. Fair enough.